My name is Craig Kissick, and I'm the Director of Nature and Science for Heritage Auctions. And today I want to talk to you about some incredible specimens we have in our upcoming signature auction on December 8th. I want to start first by talking about this incredible specimen. This is a gold nugget, and yes, you can see by the difficulty I have holding it how large it is. This is called the Alaska Centennial nugget, named because it was found 100 years after the Klondike gold strike in Alaska, which started the gold rush in the 49th state, also known as the last frontier. This unbelievable specimen actually weighs over 9 kilograms or over 20 pounds. It is the largest gold nugget ever discovered in the state of Alaska, so it has incredible value in terms of historical significance and its sheer inherent rarity and importance. It was actually discovered by a miner named Barry Clay, who was doing placer mining with a bulldozer, who noticed this piece stand out and didn't think it should be there. When he recovered it, he realized what he had, actually buried it under a tree, and then took it into a small town later to have it proven that it actually was the largest gold nugget ever found in Alaska. This is a spectacular piece. Really probably should end up in an institution or a museum. It's unparalleled, and again, it's simply put, it's the largest gold nugget ever found in Alaska. Next, we have a much smaller, but actually equally important and significant piece. This little stunner here is actually the largest single gold crystal known in the world. It weighs 7 ounces, which is still quite large for any gold nugget, but as you can see, it's got a beautiful triangular shape, minimal weathering, and a wonderful hopper characteristic of these folds inside making the single form. This has been tested at Miami University in Ohio and at Los Alamos, and it's been defined as a single crystal. Given that some 98% of all gold found is refined, so it's melted down for coins, jewelry, what have you, only 2% of gold typically remains in nugget or crystallized form. In terms of crystallized nuggets, only 1% are actual crystals, of which most are never larger than as much as 1 ounce. So this is extremely massive in terms of that, but you can simply see how beautiful it is and the sheer singularity that, again, it's the largest single gold crystal in the world. I think it speaks for itself. This specimen was once in the collection of noted legendary mineral collector who was also a senator, Dr. Miguel Romero from Mexico. This is a beautiful crystallized piece of gold with incredible leafy folds all over it. You can see the beautiful color, the consistent pattern and texture. It's actually a world-class specimen crystal that obviously would appeal to those mineral collectors who find that specimen golds are something that they really can't resist. Given the provenance of the Romero collection and the fact that it has been on display in the Houston Museum of Natural Sciences, which is one of the top natural history museums in the world, this is definitely something special. A little bit different than the nugget or the crystal that we showed before, but still an outstanding and highly collectible gold specimen. Along the same lines, this incredible crystallized gold specimen is really hard to deny the beauty. This was once in the collection of Steve Smale, who is a legendary mineral collector and also the father of chaos mathematics. So there are some very intelligent people that collect minerals in this world. This is from the iconic Eagle's Nest mine in California, and everyone knows California golds are very important and very popular with collectors. Again, you can see the gorgeous, fully crystallized aspects of this piece. You can see the gorgeous luster. It's just very well formed. It's extremely beautiful. And again, the weight of the actual gold here is not what's important. It's the aesthetics of the specimen. And this again is another world-class specimen we have in the auction with incredible provenance and really about as good as it gets from a very iconic and significant American locality. This specimen is not a gold, although it does have a similar gold coloration. This is a very interesting piece of Americana that we're also including in our Nature and Science auction, really tying in more to the scientific aspect. This is actually a piece of Manhattan Project glass. The Manhattan Project, of course, was the World War II era project that was designed with creating the atomic bomb. At the Hanford facility in Washington State, this type of window glass was actually used to protect the scientists from the radiation associated with developing the plutonium that was used in the Fat Boy atomic bomb eventually dropped on Nagasaki, Japan in 1945. This consists of a 70% lead oxide, which gives it an incredible strength against radiation. So even though it looks very vibrant, it's actually not radioactive. In fact, the opposite, it was there to repel the radiation. This piece is called the rainbow release because it was artistically designed to refract light into various prismatic aspects. So this is a piece that was beveled by an artist specifically to make the piece beautiful, but of course it is a 10-pound piece of this incredible material that was basically only used for this one purpose, and the company that made it ceased to produce any after the atomic bomb was dropped because there was no need for it again. So this is a wonderful piece of historical significance that's put in an absolutely beautiful way to have it be displayed. It's coated in a way that the lead is not toxic, and as I mentioned earlier, it's not radioactive. This is just a beautiful piece of highly collectible, highly coveted Manhattan Project glass. We're looking forward to a very exciting sale. We have incredible golds, as you can see in this thing. We also have some wonderful gemstones, and there's an entire collection of fine minerals that are all opening for $1, which you usually can't find in an auction, that are all out of a single collection of a Southern gentleman, and they are spectacular as well. So please come join us. We've tried to put together an assortment that's sure to attract some interest from everybody, and as you can see, these really are one-of-a-kind items. Thank you for joining me today.